Kit Kats can read.
Hello everybody, today is Wednesday the 25th of March. It's currently 10:30 AM and it's my day off. Yesterday I worked 7 AM to 8 PM, it was my long day shift, and I spoke to my manager because of this virus thing. I said, look, due to me being on investigation because of like all the pneumonias and chest infections that I had, like, does he think I should be working? And he just said to seek out my GP. So I spoke to my GP and they pretty much said they can't do a risk assessment on every individual person. And I was sort of saying, well, that's you basically saying you can't say yes, you can't say no, because if something happened and I died or whatever, then you've been the ship for saying like, yeah, you'll be fine, or like, yeah, you should stay at home. But to be honest, if they just said I should stay at home, I'll be alright. But I suppose if I got it when I was at home, you know, it's different as well. So it's just like, oh, fair enough. So it's between like employer and employee to sort of like make a plan. So I said that to my manager. I just said, look, this is what they've said, so this will be the same case for everybody else that's got like a sort of like health condition, whether it's the immune system, whether they got diabetes or, you know, anything. So I said to her, I was like, look, you know, if I'm just feeling unwell, I will let you know. And that be that. So today I'm feeling a bit odd. I've got some cold symptoms. I feel quite, well, I feel a little bit rough. My nose is runny. I mean, it runs anyway. And I've got a little bit of a cough and a little bit of a fuzzy head, but it's literally a cold is what I've got. So I'm just being very, very careful. I've been taking paracetamol, ibuprofen, I've been drinking fluids. So yeah, I'm just being mindful. And I think it's also related to the fact that I didn't have a lot of sleep the night before. I only had 2 hours of sleep before my work shift of 13 hours. I literally, like, I had a shower last night, I got everything all ready, and then I think it was about 10 PM and I just went straight on the pillow. And then I woke up, I think, randomly at like 4 AM, and then I went to bed again, and then I woke up like 6-ish. Yeah, it's just... And yeah, because I remember waking up around 4-ish and I needed the toilet and I needed a drink. So I remember getting up and getting those, and then I went back to bed again and slept, and then I woke up like near 7 and then I slept again. So yeah, it's been a bit of a... don't really know. I'm feeling a bit better now. I'm just feeling a little bit like fuzzy headed. So I think I've just got a cold, and somebody yesterday said that they had a cold, and with me being on antibiotics, it means my immune system is really weak. It means I'm going to catch any cold, any flu that's going around, any sort of bug that's going around. So that's why I've been petrified to go into work, because if there's anything, even if it's a chest infection, I could catch it, and that's what worries me. So I'm staying clear of anybody with a chest infection as much as possible. So yeah, that's all. I'm just being careful. I've been doing some reading. I didn't get to read last night. I was trying to, and then I just went, no, why am I bothering? My eyes and my brain are too tired. I'm just gonna go to bed. So I normally feel rough after I've worked a long shift or a couple of long shifts, and my sleep's been a bit messed up anyway, but I'm also on these antibiotics which are making me really tired. So I think it is also a mixture of all of that too, and stress. I have been really stressed lately, quite anxious, and when you're anxious and you're stressed, it does lower your immune system, so, and it does make me feel rough. So I'm finding everything else, it's just literally those. But like I say, my nose runs normally. I normally have a cough anyway, it's like, it's natural. It's just the fuzzy sort of head, and I honestly think that it's just a mixture of like being overworked, because it was a long shift, and stress and antibiotic. But I feel fine in myself. Like, other than that, I feel really fine. I feel quite positive today. So I have edited a vlog video. It's my first week of November vlog video to go up tomorrow, because I've got a video going up today. And I'm trying to, yeah, keep in line and making sure that there's a video every day at the moment, because I'm very, very far behind in my videos. as in I'm behind in my vlogs, I'm behind in my reading vlogs, yeah, just in general quite behind. So I'm trying to like get myself slowly up to date with those, and yeah, all will be fine and dandy. So that's all that I've done today so far. The weather is absolutely beautiful ever since Saturday. So this is like the 5th day of amazing weather. Look outside at that sunshine. It's like, it's so beautiful. The sky is blue, the sun is out, and it makes me feel really good. And I've got this little beach video from YouTube playing on in the background, so it's making me feel really good. So yeah, I'm just reading, editing videos, just chilling for today. Aaron is, I believe, going shopping, and he's popping in to see his mum, and yeah, that's all really. The world is in a weird place at the moment. Like we're on a sort of lockdown. We're not on like a proper lockdown. We're just on a sort of lockdown. We can go out for things like if we're working, if we're the key workers is what they're calling us. So that's like healthcare professionals, doctors, nurses, anybody that works in a hospital, supermarket workers, delivery drivers, shop workers, the ones for like food and groceries. We are really important people all of a sudden, and yet people used to really disregard us and say that we are lowlifes for our jobs, and that we don't have skilled jobs and all that sort of thing. Well, look how the world has turned around. Now we are the kings and queens on top, and yeah, feels really awesome to actually be like, yeah, you know what, I'm a key worker, you stay at home as a nothing. Now you are the nothing sort of thing. But no, seriously, majority of people who are self-isolating, I do feel sorry for, because they have to. My half sister is pregnant, she's got to stay at home, she can't work. Yeah, all the people that are pregnant, people with health conditions that have made that decision to self-isolate, elderly people, it's a horrible world. But look, the world is repairing itself. Like, we've got beautiful weather, we've got clean waters, we've got clean streams, we've got clean canals, dolphins are coming real up close to like certain countries. The world and Mother Nature is repairing, and it just goes to show that a little epidemic like this, if that can cause the world to heal itself, then it's doing the world some good. So in a way, it's really good for everybody to actually sit down and spend time with your family that you live in home with, and that sort of thing. Obviously, some families have to make the decision, could they possibly move away from their family if they've got vulnerable people in the home, or do they isolate them in part of the home to keep them away? It's tough decisions for some people to make, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's a tricky situation that we're all in, but yeah, it's crazy. It's like the world is really quiet. It's so bizarre, but I'm liking it in a way. Like, it's just nice to be at peace and at ease, and to actually be I don't know, like everybody else is being introverts as well, and it's just like I feel at peace being inside. I feel at peace being around my books, being around my games and everything. It's crazy. And we're gonna look at this in possibly a few months time or a year's time and be like, oh my god, remember that time we had COVID-19 and we had to do all that? And I hope that this really honestly changes people. A lot of people have been quite ignorant in this when they're told to sort of stay outside, and they go in like clumps of crowds and could possibly be spreading this virus by doing that, and that is being quite selfish. Like, I've only gone out to really go shopping and see my other half and to go to work. Those are the only 3 things I've been doing. I haven't been able to go see my nan because she's quite vulnerable. Me and my partner, we work in healthcare, and his place is like a second home to me, so I'm literally kind of traveling from my homes at the moment. So yeah, it's crazy. So I'm gonna head off now and get some reading done because I started reading some more of this morning, and as you can see I am like halfway now. So I'm gonna read some more of Nina Won't Tell, and yeah, just gonna see where the day takes me. Welcome people! Today is Thursday and I've just been food shopping for the month, and the weekly stuff is gonna go in the fridge, but we need to play a bit of Tetris. So please bear in mind. Ding dee 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 dee. Me 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 me. Dee 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 dee. I got this blue boost today. I've no idea what it's like. It's apple, guava, passion fruit, lime, coconut water, and it's got vitamins in it. So you know what? If I'm staying safe, why not stay safe? So got some yogurts, and I managed to find these today, which I was running low on. Luckily, I can push these all the way to the back. Yakult can sit in front. Yogurts, you can move to the back, because actually we need to let's see, this is why it gets difficult, because we've got to think about meals like dinner for tonight and that sort of thing, and we have to start fitting things in. So obviously now we've got a dilemma. So this is where I do things like this. I rip open packages and then split them in half, and then eventually they fit somewhere. If in doubt, they will fit somewhere else like that. So now we've got, let's try and think now, because I've got some courgettes left over. I've got, these are carrots for the cookie, and the salad I got for cooking is this one. So this is like for the next week, so I have to try and make this all last a week if possible. So as you can see, I'm already having some difficulty. Hello people, today is Thursday, it's the 26th of March, and I'm just going to quickly update you on what happened like yesterday and a little bit of today sort of thing. So yesterday, as you know, I chilled here, did some reading, clean cookie, emptied my bins, did some hoovering, then I went to Aaron's around 3 PM, got halfway, realised I forgot my phone charger, drove all the way back. The annoying thing is, didn't even need it because my phone lasted from 3 PM until when I got home today. So it's irritating, but you just never know, especially during these times when we're out and we just need our phones sort of thing. So anyway, so I got to Aaron's, we chilled, we watched some SpongeBob until around 5 PM, and then we went over, he has to go to his mum's to get some money off of his mum. He's borrowing money because he doesn't get paid to the end of the month. And then we went to the shops. I got some essentials from Tesco Express. Aaron treated us to a last takeaway meal, what it's going to be, because they're all just shutting. So he got me a veggie burger and chips, and he had a large chips with curry sauce. And then we went back to his, we watched some more SpongeBob SquarePants off Netflix, and then later on in the evening we played Resident Evil 6, and we actually streamed one level of it, and it was really funny just doing it, and we both agreed that we should definitely do it again. It was just so funny. We were having a laugh just commentating, and yeah, it was so funny. So yeah, and then we played a few more levels that we didn't stream, and then we went to bed around 10ish, and then we woke up quite early today. We woke up near 8 AM I want to say, and we had a hot drink. I had a tea, had a coffee, and then we played the last level of Leon's campaign of Resident Evil 6, and then we played the first level of Chris's campaign, and then I left him because he had to go sleep because he's working tonight. So I went to Lidl's in Ringwood, which is a supermarket here, and oh my goodness, just people are strange like here, just because of this epidemic that's going on. It's bizarre. Just I saw this guy wearing this mask that had this like air thing on it, like there was poison in the air or something. Like, it's literally the mask that they use, like, when people are in quarantine sort of thing. And it's just like, I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, seriously, like, that's a bit too far. That's going too far. There's some people that are really properly panicking about this sort of thing. Like, yeah, if there's a flu going around, like, you catch it and like, oh yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, so like going into there, and I was just getting a monthly shop sort of stuff, because I'm trying to like limit the amount of times I go to the shops for like how long. I mean, I've got an immune system issue that's under investigation. It's been under investigation for over a year now, and which is why I'm having antibiotics for it, like permanent antibiotics for the next few months, to see if that helps. So if I catch this thing, I could possibly die because of it, basically. But I'm a carer, so I'm just being cautious that if I have any symptoms, sore throat, cough, sneeze, and even cold symptoms, fluish symptoms, I'm taking it off work until I am fully better, sort of thing. So yeah, that's just me. I must admit, like, I am scared to go into work, but we're being very cautious. Like, no visitors. I'm being very careful. I'm just staying away from anybody that just isn't feeling well at all. So yeah, it was weird going around shopping. Just people just 2 meters apart, and some woman got funny at some guy. He was literally 2 meters apart, and she was funny with him, and he just like turned around and was like, oh, it's like people like you that cause things like this. And he was like, seriously, just next time just stay at home, like, rather than just being funny. But he's like, I'm literally 2 meters away from you, like, yeah. So I was just like, well, that woman was strange. And I was like, you know what, why are they queuing for the self-service when there's like 2 aisles that are open and there's like no queues for it? Like, people just going straight through. And I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go for the aisle. So I put all my food through. I spent like £47, which is pretty good for like the next 3 weeks of like monthly shop. And yeah, I felt pretty proud of all of that. And then yeah, and then I drove home. It's just strange. I put it all away. I had to play a little bit of Tetris with the fridge, which you kind of saw a little bit of. But yeah, I had to take things out, and then things that I've used, like I finished the milk today, so I've freed up a space so I could put the soup that was kind of defrosting in the fridge. So yeah, but I had to make room for chips, because those chips have got to last me, hopefully, if I can make them last at least 2 weeks, it would be good. But I've got a bag of chips still that I have used a few of. I've got some sweet potato fries that I have used a few of as well, and then I got this bag. So hopefully if I can make this last me the next 2 or 3 weeks, it would be really handy. So yeah, but I've got loads of meals now. I bought like really cheap meals from Lidl's, like super noodles. I'm talking like 30-40p. Some rice, instant rice things for like 50p or something, 79p, or yeah, basically just under £1 things that are like meals, so they will last me. So I'm rationing myself. So yeah, all is going pretty well. It's so strange, like this whole, it's so bizarre. People that, I mean, this whole thing is really showing people's true colours, and it's just like, people are just strange. I can't believe people just this panic buying, or people just panicking in shops, and the majority of people are wearing gloves when they're going into shops now, and there's me just like with my bare hands, and I'm just like, whatever, like, I know that they sanitize them. Does it really matter? Like, oh my god, just every day we do things like this, and it's just like, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh, we must wear gloves now. I'm like, this isn't living. Like, it's being very overly cautious, but to the point that it's ridiculous. I just can't believe it. Can't believe that this is all happening. It's so strange. It's so strange. So yeah, I'm gonna start like rationing food pretty soon, sorting out meals for every day. I have kind of already started that actually, so I've been pretty good with all of that. Actually, Lidl's had a sushi in there for 70p, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. Because I had a sushi pack yesterday from Tesco's that I had, and that was like, I think reduced to £1 something, £1.09 or £1.20. It wasn't that much. Sushi's normally quite expensive. It was like £3 or £2.75 or something. So it's good when you can get it for like £1.50 or under. And yeah, like Lidl's had a massive sushi pack for 70p, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. So yeah, it's really cool. It's very cool. Yeah, that's all that's really happened today. I just packed my shopping away. Don't have any errands to do today. Like, I just did them all yesterday with Cookie. The weather again, beautiful. The sun is shining. It's so crazy just how nature has just sort of picked itself up. I've updated my diary. I watched a couple of booktube videos. I've been reading. Actually, my aim is to finish this. That's my main aim today, and it's literally like 20 pages, believe it or not, and it's a really short book as well, like really short. So yeah, 20 pages left of that, so that's the aim. I can get that finished, and then I'll only be 7 books behind my Goodreads goal. Yeah, I'm really behind just because my reading's just been slow, but now that I'm working like less shifts and that I've got more time to myself at home and that I'm reading what I want, hopefully that means my reading can pick up pretty soon. So yeah, I filmed a couple of videos today as well. I filmed a review video today. I filmed a video yesterday actually. I filmed top, well, I filmed, yeah, 5-star predictions. I just picked five books of 5-star predictions. I filmed that yesterday, and then I filmed my Emmy and Oliver book review today because I got the e-arc of it originally from the publisher. So, and it also is my target to try and review every book that I read as well. So yeah, so I've done a couple of videos. I did video editing yesterday as well, so I'm already sorted for this week. And all I've got to do is my Friday reads that will go up tomorrow, my wrap up that will go up Sunday, and then my TBR for the week will go up on the Monday. And then all I've got to do is I have got to film my monthly TBR, and then it will be my wrap up. Those are going to be next week's videos because obviously it's beginning of April next week. So yeah, I get paid tomorrow, so I don't know how much I'm going to get paid. Probably not a lot because I am down, I think, 14 hours. So I'm going to be down, yeah, because I was unwell. Oh, that's really going to suck. But yeah, it's because I was unwell. Like beginning of the month or end of Feb or something like. I think it was like end of Feb sort of thing. Yeah. I had like a couple of days off, so I'm down, I think, like 14 hours. So yeah, I don't know what that means in pay, but I will find out literally tomorrow morning when I wake up. But yeah, it'll be good to get paid. I also need to start rationing my money as well, because I'm literally just working my hours at the moment just because of what's going on, and I'm working like less shifts, so I'm working like 3 a week. So yeah, so I just need to sort myself out. So yeah, that's all that's really happened. I was also like trying to plan on like sorting my dentist stuff this year, but obviously that's put on hold because of this thing. Like the dentist are saying it only emergencies only sort of thing. And they currently got my £50 deposit, but I was gonna have my dentist to like fix my teeth. Can you imagine if I was in the middle of that? I wonder what they'd have to do if I was in the middle of doing Invisalign. How they would have to do it. They probably would have to continue on with it because you have to have a set of recliners like every 2 weeks. So yeah, interesting if I'd actually gone ahead with that. But yeah, I was thinking about like saving up and doing it anyway, so now that we can't obviously go on holiday, it might be good to like save up and put some money away for when this all does clear up. You know, if it really is going to last this year, I'll be doing a lot of saving really. So I'm only working my hours at the moment until I feel alright. Because these antibiotics are making my energy levels really low, I'm feeling really tired all the time. However, I'm perfectly okay when I'm at work, but yeah, I know my limits, so I know that I wouldn't have been able to pick up a shift this week, but I've picked up a shift next week because I think my manager forgot to put me on a day. But also there's the confusion of, because in the shift request book I had like obviously days when I would have rehearsals, because I would have rehearsals like coming up sort of like soon, so it probably was a bit of confusion. But if there was nothing for me to pick up, and the fact that I didn't have annual leave to take this week, then I would have said to him, look, please can you put me down for a third long day shift, because like somewhere, because I'm literally physically down on hours that week. So yeah, but I picked up a morning shift on the other weekend, so that I think I'm only working Tuesday, possibly Thursday, so it's like Tuesday, Thursday and then Sunday, so it's not too bad. And days to me, like working or whatever, like mean nothing these days. I can literally work probably both weekends and I'll be perfectly fine. So yeah, that's it really, guys. So the plan for the rest of the day, I want to finish You Know, Won't Tell, and then I want to kind of, I don't know, I've obviously I've got books on my TBR to read, but I also kind of want to look at some review books that I've got. Like I want to look at some that are coming out in April maybe, so I might like have a little look at some and maybe see if there's one that I want to read next, because I need to start reading my review books like ahead of time, so I might just have a look at some review books that I've got, and if I can read like one review book, then I can go back to like my own book and that sort of thing. So I might like select a review book. I'm probably thinking of that Pretty Funny book actually, like because that came out like last week and I've got it for review, so I'm thinking of like reading that because I feel like that's going to be like really cool. But I also will look at other books that I've got coming out in April, so I can read and review it and get it done like before publish, and then I'm ahead of myself. So yeah, there's all of that too, so that will help me in my Friday reads tomorrow. But obviously I'm a mood reader, so I will just read anything. So I'm gonna head off now. That's the big old update of everything that's on my mind, everything that's just going on, and the plan for the rest of the day. Just finishing the book, finding another book to read. I probably will do a little bit of gaming later. I haven't done any streaming on my gaming channel, so I might stream another Detroit Become Human episode. They're only literally like half an hour long, so I might just do one of those later. But yeah, just mainly taking it easy, reading, relaxing, gaming, that sort of thing. So that's it for me, guys. I will speak to you guys hopefully very, very soon. Hello. Today is the 27th of March and I got paid today, but not a lot. I have found out that I can go into work this weekend. I have had cold flu symptoms the past few days. Started Wednesday morning, kind of died down in the evening, came back Thursday evening, and then I had it this morning. I'm feeling a bit better. Maybe it's just because I've been drinking liquids and sort of taking it easy. I'm feeling really sleepy though, so it might be soon where I just like go down into my bedroom. So I'm gonna prep some lunch for work tomorrow, and I've already sorted my uniform ready, and yeah, so I want to do a little bit more reading though. I've also streamed a good hour of Death Stranding. I started that game today. Weirdly interesting, that's all I can say on that. So yeah, I've done a lot of reading today, so I'm feeling really proud of that. I'm only 5 books behind my goal now. I was like 8 books behind, so feeling pretty good. And those 3 books were review books, all from NetGalley. And I reviewed a book from Modavize as well that I forgot to review. So yeah, 4 reviews, read 3 books, 2 of them graphic novels, one was an excerpt, but it was like 6 chapters long. It's quite a big excerpt, but I really liked it. And yeah, so I've done most of my Friday Reads reading actually. So because I've been A-okay'd to work this weekend, I'm obviously going to be working Saturday and Sunday, 7 AM to 8 PM both days. So probably not a lot of reading is going to happen, especially if I don't sleep well like tonight. And especially if work really tires me out. So yeah, mixture of a couple of things really. So yeah, just gotta hope that all things go well. Really, when it comes to that, it all just depends really. And I don't know what's going to happen on my breaks as well. I'm gonna see how I am in the morning. If I'm feeling really sort of like energetic, and if I find that I have time, I will try and walk to work. But if I don't, I'll drive. Yeah, we shall see how I feel. So yeah, I might possibly drive, because I'm gonna see if I can like sit in my car on my breaks and like get some reading done. It's a lot easier to get it done at the weekend. It's like it's a bit more laid back. So yeah, so it's good that I'm going back to work. And also our manager has bought us some treats for us, because I work in a care home. I am a carer. I am a key worker. That sounds like really strange to say. So yeah, in the fridge at work he's bought like chocolates and drinks and loads of junk food for us basically, for us to all like help ourselves to. So I will have a gander and see when I enter work tomorrow, see what the goods are. Yeah, hopefully the weekend's going to be good. They normally are alright actually, to be fair. So yeah, not really a lot for the rest of the evening. I am going to do my washing up. I'll make my lunch for tomorrow, and then I will pretty much get into bed and do some reading. I started reading more of this. I'll talk more about that in my reading vlog. So I've read another chapter of that, so I'll be reading more of that tonight. Yeah, that's all really that has happened today. Doesn't really sound like a lot, but it has been kind of a lot. My brain feels really exhausted, especially with all the reading, but I feel really like I have achieved something. So Aaron's at work tonight. He's currently walking to work as we speak, as it's nearly 8 PM. So yeah, so I do those couple of errands, and then I think I'll settle down to bed. And yeah, that is all of this evening and day, and then work, and on Sunday I've got to try and find energy somewhere to film and upload my wrap up for the week of like what I've read, which is going to be a good wrap up. So March has been a more successful month of reading compared to other months. January and February were a bit of a shambles, so I'm feeling really good. If I can keep my reading up, then all will go good. Once I get a bit better and my energy levels sort of more sustained and everything, I might like pick up a shift, like a week. Sort of like if I have a gap of like 3 days or something, I might pick up a shift. somewhere near along the lines of like maybe having like 2 long days together, a couple of days off, 2 long days together perhaps, and that way I'm getting extra money. I didn't get paid a lot because I was down on hours. I was down, I think when I worked it out, I was down 12 hours in the end. So yeah, and that's just when I was ill right at the end of Feb, unfortunately, and I haven't picked up any shifts because I've been trying to like, well, it's been a bit of a mess just with all this coronavirus crap. So yeah, but actually it's been weird to sort of say that I actually had moments today where I was just like, you know what, I wish I could work a few hours or something, like gain a little bit of extra money. So luckily we got this work WhatsApp now for the carers, where our manager sort of announces either last minute shifts or shifts that need covering, like last minute sort of thing, in a day or two's time. So maybe if he announces something sort of like late next week, even if it's a 4 to 8 or something, I might like pick it up because I can just walk to work those 4 hours and then go home, and that way it's overtime. We get an overtime rate as well, so I might start doing that, doing like one of those a week sort of thing. So yeah, that's all that's newly happened. I don't know, I'm feeling tired, but I'm feeling pretty successful and I'm feeling pretty happy and settled in life, I suppose. Like I'm feeling lucky that I've got a job and that I've got Aaron and that I've got a really good family, like my nan and my mum's been really supportive and my half sister's been chatting with me, and yeah, I've just been getting reading done and doing gaming and streaming on my gaming channel. And yeah, it's been a successful day, and I filmed and uploaded my Friday reads, and I've got a video going up tomorrow, and yeah, it just feels like things have been really good, that sort of thing. I'm really excited to choose my April TBR for the Magical Readathon. I'm mainly just going to be focusing on that for April. I don't really know which career to go for yet. The one that I'm actually leaning towards is the book one, because it's got really good prompts I could fit books to, and obviously a bookish person, and it's a very new career, so I'm sort of thinking might as well do it, and there's not a lot of books to read towards it. So yeah, so I'm thinking of like what I might do is I'll look at review books that I've got coming out in April, as well as my own books, putting towards the TBR. I probably won't have a Bookopoly for April, just because I've been really mood reading lately. So yeah, I'm just gonna have book prompts for my book career that contain books I really want to read. So I'm gonna be strategic with that and try and include review books. So yes, I'm really excited to have a look at that on Monday, because I won't be seeing Aaron until 3 PM on Monday. So yeah, all is good. It's very strange, like both me and Aaron work as in the care industry. Like Aaron's a support worker and I'm a healthcare assistant. I'm a carer. I'm more like personal care orientated, but he's like a night shift support worker. So it's good that we actually see each other, and I think during these times it's really good. I literally just go straight from mine to his place is like a second home to me, and when we see each other, even if it is for a few hours or whatever, it really does boost our mood and everything, so it's really good. But other than that, I literally just go here to work. But I think I would go insane if I didn't see Aaron at all. And I'll probably end up killing myself or shooting myself or something if I didn't just have that random break during the week. Because I do get lonely, and I did get a pang of loneliness today. And I'm just sort of like trying to mentally tell myself Monday is the next opportunity to see each other. So just, you'll get through this. But work comes first. It's the only way to live, unfortunately, these days. So yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anything else really to say. Just that I'll be working this weekend, so I'll try and vlog for you guys, but if I forget, I am sorry. But I'll try my best on Sunday to vlog for you just to wrap up the end of the week. So yeah, it's been good. A good successful day with strange odd things happening. It's just so weird and surreal that we're going through this weird epidemic at the moment. It's strange. I can't put my finger on it. It's very bizarre. So I'm gonna head off now and get those errands done, settle down to bed, so that I can get some sleep for my shift tomorrow. I will speak to you guys hopefully sometime this weekend. Hello everybody, I'm here to quickly wrap up last week's vlog for you. So I worked both days of the weekend. Saturday shift went well. I had a horrible nightmare. Saturday night / Sunday morning, I woke up and it was so realistic. I was so scared. I was literally so petrified. I can still remember it. It was just so vivid in my mind and it was horrible, and I feel like it's kind of changed me as well, because it's made me sort of like realise some things and maybe sort of appreciate some things more. So maybe it was a sign, something that I needed, sort of thing. So yeah, that happened. So I went to work Sunday morning kind of still a bit scared for a few hours, and then I got a bit more relieved. And then the second half of my shift was a little bit stressful. I think some people are just getting a bit stressed over this isolation situation. Some people are confused. So it's just, yeah, it's difficult really. Like, my nan is feeling very paranoid at the moment. She doesn't even want to leave my aunt's house now, and she doesn't even want to like go home to just check her mail or anything. I volunteered to go to hers to pretty much like, I could wash my bed sheets and tumble dry them there, because I don't have a tumble dryer at my flat. And I said I'd lock up very securely, I'd check it 3 times, you know. I'd even leave my car in the gate so the gate doesn't shut. I'd check the mail. Yeah, all she wants me to do is just check the mail. She wouldn't even let me go. So she's that paranoid about like even just locking up the house. I'm just like, Nan, for goodness sake, like I could even stay there a couple of nights. Like, if you're really that paranoid sort of thing, you stay there and make sure the place is all right. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. She's got to the point where she's paranoid, and this is my nan, and she's like the most least bothered person ever, and she's just getting so scared that she will catch this thing. And I said, Nan, you're 76 years old, you are less likely to catch this thing than I am at 30 years old with an immune system issue. I was like, I also work in care. I'm more likely to get it than she is. I'm more at risk. I'm probably a higher risk than she is because of this immune system. My nan has, I think she rarely ever has a cold a year. I don't think she ever gets one. I think she had one, maybe like one last year, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe the year before. But yeah, whereas I get, I mean, colds and flus, I get like, well, definitely colds. Definitely in the duplicate figures. Chest infections, I had probably just under 10. Pneumonia, I had just under 5, I think. I mean, if I had that all together, it's just sort of like, I was ill so much. Whereas I don't think she was last year. If she was, it was once, and she probably had a snivel for like 1 to 2 days, and that was literally it. Like, my nan's immune system is like amazing. Like, I wish I could have it. So yeah, that is that. So unfortunately it's making her really paranoid. So we had that conversation yesterday, but I said that once a week I'll go over there when I'm working, sort of like after I work or something, and just go check it for her. So I'm gonna see how I feel on my Sunday shift this week about, well, if I'm gonna walk or if I'm gonna quickly drive down and just check it. I'm not entirely sure yet what's happening. So yeah, I'll speak to you more about this week's stuff in my next vlog. But yeah, that's all that happened. I just came home from work and then I showered, did some laundry, I got some lunch ready for today and for my shift tomorrow, and then I updated my diary, and then I near enough fell asleep. I tried to stay awake as much as I could, but I couldn't. I was fighting against the sleepiness, and then I just, yeah, went to bed. So yeah, that is the end of my weekly vlog. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do let me know if you have by giving me a thumbs up. All of my social media links is always linked down below in the description if you would like to follow me elsewhere. But that's it for me, guys. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye.